Have you ever felt like there's a little bit of magic hidden just out of sight, maybe in the creaks and groans of an old house? Well, for a young boy named Leo, that feeling was about to become very, very real. Leo was an ordinary kid with an extraordinary imagination. He spent his days sketching fantastic creatures and impossible machines in his worn-out notebook. His favorite place in the whole world was the dusty old attic, a forgotten kingdom of shadows and piled-up memories. One rainy afternoon, while exploring a corner he'd never noticed before, his hand brushed against a loose floorboard. Curiosity sparked in his eyes. He pried it open, and there, hidden beneath the floor, was not a box of old photos, but a small, spiral staircase leading down into darkness. His heart thumped like a drum against his ribs. Taking a deep breath, he descended, step by creaky step, into the unknown. The staircase opened into a room that took his breath away. It wasn't dark or dusty at all. It was a workshop, bathed in a warm, golden light. Gears of all sizes lined the walls, strange tools lay neatly on workbenches, and in the center of the room, a man with a kind smile and eyes that twinkled like distant stars was tinkering with a clockwork dragonfly. This was the mentor. He greeted Leo not with surprise, but with a gentle nod, as if he'd been expecting him all along. The mentor explained that this workshop was a place where imagination took physical form. But he had a warning. "Magic isn't a trick you learn, Leo," he said, his voice warm and steady. "It's the spark you nurture through patience and hard work. The real magic is in not giving up." He showed Leo his own creations, a tiny mechanical mouse that scurried and squeaked, and a beautiful metal flower that bloomed and closed with the softest whirring sound. Inspired, Leo pulled out his notebook and showed the mentor his most prized design, a magnificent mechanical bird with wings meant to catch the starlight. The mentor's eyes lit up. "A wonderful idea," he declared. "Let's build it. Together." And so, their work began. Days turned into weeks. Leo learned to cut delicate metal feathers, to wind tiny springs, and to piece together intricate gears. It was harder than he ever imagined. Many times, he wanted to quit. A wing joint would stick. A gear would refuse to turn. Frustration would well up inside him, and he'd slump over the workbench, defeated. But each time, the mentor was there. He wouldn't fix the problem for Leo. Instead, he'd ask a question, or point to a different tool, encouraging Leo to look at the problem from a new angle. "Persistence, Leo," he would remind him. "That's the key." Slowly, painstakingly, the bird began to take shape. It was beautiful, with a brass body that gleamed and wings made of polished silver. For its heart, the mentor gave Leo a small, glowing crystal. "This will hold your intention," he explained. "Pour all your hope and your dreams for this bird into it." Leo held the crystal tight, imagining the bird soaring through the night sky, a beacon of light and wonder. Finally, the day came. The mechanical bird was complete. It stood proudly on the workbench, perfectly still, but humming with a faint, internal energy. Leo's hands trembled as he placed the glowing crystal into the bird's chest. For a moment, nothing happened. Leo's heart sank. But then, a soft click echoed through the workshop. The bird's head turned. Its crystal eyes blinked open, casting a soft, blue light around the room. With a whir of perfectly synchronized gears, its silver wings unfolded. It hopped once, then twice, and with a powerful push, it launched into the air. It circled the workshop once, its glowing heart pulsing like a real heartbeat, before spotting the open attic window above. It flew straight for it, a streak of silver and light, and soared out into the starry night sky. Leo and the mentor watched from the window as it became a new, wandering star among the constellations. Leo finally understood. The magic wasn't just in the bird. It was in the journey, the persistence, and the shared dream that brought it to life. Thanks for watching our story today. If you believe in the magic of creation and not giving up, hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.